Welcome to qnawire.
So in this video, we're going to work through question 120 from chapter 20, which says, Captain Kirk has set up a trap for the Klingons, who are threatening an innocent planet. He has sent small groups of fighter rockets to sites that are invisible to Klingon radar and put a decoy in the open. He calls this the fishhook strategy. Mr. Spock has sent a coded message to the chemists on the fighters to tell the ships what to do next. Fill in the blanks of the message using the following clues. So we have a bunch of blanks that are labeled with numbers that correspond to clues. So our first clue is the symbol of the halogen whose hydride has the second highest boiling point in the series of HX compounds that are hydrogen halides. So of our hydrogen halides, HF has the highest boiling point, and the second highest boiling point is actually of HI. So the symbol we're looking for is that for iodine. So our first letter is I. Our second clue is the symbol of the halogen that is the only hydrogen halide, HX, that is a weak acid in aqueous solution. So all of our hydrogen halides are strong acids except for HF, hydrofluoric acid. So our second letter is F, so our first word is if. Our third clue is the symbol of the element whose existence on the sun was known before its existence on the Earth was discovered. So we actually knew that helium existed on the sun before we knew it existed on the Earth. So our next word is He, He. Our fourth clue is the group 5A element in table 20.13 that should have the most metallic character. So of the group 5A elements, both bismuth and antimony have metallic character, but the heavier of the two will have the more metallic character, so that'll be bismuth. So we can go ahead and fill in Bi. And then our fifth clue is the symbol of the group 6A element that, like selenium, is a semiconductor. So like selenium, tellurium is a semiconductor. So our next two letters are Te. And our sixth clue is the symbol of the element known in rhombic and monoclinic forms. So rhombic and monoclinic refer to forms of sulfur. So our next word is bites. So if he bites. Our seventh clue is the symbol for the element that exists as diatomic molecules in a yellow-green gas when not combined with another element. So elements that like to exist as diatomic molecules, well, that sounds a lot like our halogens, so like Cl2, Br2, F2, etc. And we know that it's a yellow-green gas. So which of those will be a yellow-green gas? Well, that's chlorine. So 7 is Cl. And our eighth clue is the symbol for the most abundant element in and near Earth's crust. So the most abundant element in soil and in our atmosphere is oxygen. And next we have the symbol for the element that seems to give some protection against cancer when a diet rich in this element is consumed. So preliminary studies indicate that though it's toxic, larger amounts of selenium in the soil actually correspond to a lower risk of cancer. So our ninth clue is selenium. So if he bites, close. Our 10th clue is symbol for the smallest noble gas that forms compounds with fluorine having the general formula AF2 and AF4. And then we're supposed to reverse the symbol and split the letters. So AF2 and AF4. So what noble gases form compounds with that form? Well, krypton and xenon both do, but the smaller of the two is krypton. So we're supposed to split these and then and we're supposed to reverse it and then split it. So reverse it, we're going to have RK and then split it. R goes over here and K goes over here. Our 11th clue is the symbol for the toxic element that, like phosphorus and antimony, forms tetrameric molecules when uncombined with other elements. So phosphorus, antimony, and arsenic all form tetrameric molecules when they're not combined with other elements. So this one is actually arsenic. So there's an A here and an S here, and we're almost done. Our final clue is the symbol for the element that occurs as an inert component of air, but is a very prominent part of fertilizers and explosives. So this is actually nitrogen. Nitrogen is so inert that that we are very focused on nitrogen fixation, the process of getting nitrogen from its inert form into more usable forms. And it's an important part of fertilizers and explosives. So this one is nitrogen. So the message from Mr. Spock is, if he bites, close ranks.